can I eat the cracker balls after I make them so I don't waste them? That's awesome. Just delete those suckers. Big Drock. I'm saying hello to you now. An oldie but a goodie. Just starting RF4. Well, welcome to the crew, Stardog. Amber Peg 1 on Black Currant works great. I'll try that then. Thanks for the suggestion. 35 clip, something like that. You are welcome, Big Drock. Anytime. Peg 1 Black Currant. Okie dokie. Alright, where are we going? Down here? 73.51-ish. What was I doing? Like 24 was working pretty good. Kind of casting right out here. 35 clip, 16 boilies, pop-up, and corn. Okay. Yeah, nah, you can use those. You can use those cracker ground bait for like especially fishing at mosquito. If you don't have something better to use, then just use that. It's probably better than using nothing. But really, I would recommend just go ahead and make either roach or crucian ground bait and just throw that stuff away. It's so cheap to use it when you're just to make it when you're just using crackers. I really would just delete them and then make something good. Oh, you've been playing Fisher Online for a long time. That's awesome, Stardog. Yeah, so I actually was thinking about doing, I don't know that I'll do half and half, but whenever I get done playing RF4, I was thinking about ending the stream with some Fisher Online today. We'll see how it goes, though. Trying to see which time you'll call home, don't have time for two. Well, so my question to you, Stardog, is do you have time? I know you don't. So, I mean, I hear you saying you don't have time for two. I assume you mean, you know, any given day, week, maybe even month. But what I have found is if you're really into fishing games, for me at least, I go through seasons of time, right? Like when that new China DLC map comes out in Fisher Online, I'm probably going to skew more towards spending more of my time for a month or something in Fisher Online. But then when fly fishing gets added or the next map, or I mean, I think overall, if I had to pick one, I would pick Russian Fishing 4. I think the mechanics, everything is just slightly, I mean, to me, it's the most solid all around. But it's nice to have the option, not necessarily that anyone has time necessarily to play both all the time congruently, but do you know what I mean? To kind of go back and forth some. Kind of makes sense for me at least. Yeah, I agree with that, Shoot Cute. That's why I say just overall, especially when I think about fishing mechanics, I don't think anything has gotten it better than Russian Fishing 4, at least yet. At least with like current iterations. I do too, but I also love how some rods bend more than others. You know, the stiffness of the rod is a thing, right? I mean, it's a rated thing that different rods perform differently, and also the length of I mean, there's a lot of factors that significantly change your experience, you know, based on what you're using and what situation. So I agree with that. Sounds like Wolf is getting paid again, so North American players of Fisher Online now have full access once again to the in-game shop. I think that had been an issue for the past 2 or 3 months. All right, so Stardog says, I think the only thing that Fisher Online doesn't have right is the reel power. As a longtime real-life bass and salmon fisherman, I find Fisher Online more accurate in the mechanics of fighting a fish and feel. Interesting. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Well, Russian Fishing 4, at this point, of course, doesn't even have bass. Now, there are salmon, but that's interesting. Is that right, Shoot Cute? So this is my secondary UL setup. Not that they're that different, though. I'll show you real quick. Oh, nice hit. I love it when that happens. So I've got the pillar 2 on this one. I also have the pillar on the other one, but it might not be the 2. I can't remember. But this is with the Legend Ultralight, which I think is the best value for the money in terms of the UL rods. But the other one that I do have, and I want to say that the rod might have been a gift from a player, from somebody in our community, and I should have written it down. Like, I've gotten a couple of nice gifts over the years. I should have written that down, who gave that to me. I apologize, but this is the old school pillar, right? Still the same max drag, but with the Ultima rod. Obviously, this is kind of my main ultralight setup. But they're similar in terms of strength because the strength of the reels themselves. I mean, these are like, what, second or third tier? I mean, they're near the top of the ultralight reels, but they're not the top, if that makes sense. Too easy to get a bite in Fisher Online. Yeah, sometimes I feel that way. Sometimes I feel like that's not the case. I guess it depends on what you're going for, and you also probably have a ton more experience than I do. Sounds like you do have a ton more experience than I do in Fisher Online. You caught a 27-kilo Caspian brown trout. That is awesome, Truda. By the way, hello, Truda. Hi, Wrangler. Sorry you can't listen, but thanks for saying hi. Yes, that's correct. I'll look at the Ultima again, but I believe you're correct on that. So this spot still seems to be pretty decent, and we are, there's an eyed. It's only the second eyed I've caught in this spot, but you're seeing asp, chub, grayling, eyed, perch, taimen. What else have I caught in this spot? Brown trout. So it really is weird right now. A lot of different species are biting at the moment. Oh, I don't care, Stardog. I talk about all fishing games, and I think most people that hang out with me realize that. But as I said, if I had to choose one, it would be RF4. I'm thankful that we don't have to just choose one, though. Yeah, 14 kilo. So you can get a good bit more out of it. Have to do some repair on this pillar at some point. So where are you, Stardog? What level? I mean, this game does change quite a bit once you get to some of the mid-level and higher level maps, and once you've been grinding enough to get some of the more advanced setups. Yeah, that's right, Shoot Cute. I definitely look at that Ultima ultralight rod as a luxury item. There are some spots, even like Tunguska. Well, yeah, you're right though, Yama. I don't know. It opens up some interesting options, but how often do you really want to go too much higher than 8 or 9 when you're using ultralight? Probably not a ton. What's up, Frostbite? How you doing? So level 7 last night. I gotcha. I gotcha. Just getting started. Just getting started. Ace level. Well, you can't say RF4 is the king if you hadn't tried Ultimate Simulator 2 yet, right? Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2? Come on now. I have not upgraded. Have you? Yeah, you're paying for the bonuses. Good point, Big Drock. That's exactly correct. It also has that, it's got that cushion so that when the rod takes a little wear and tear, you're still able to get full strength out of the rest of your setup, I guess. Yeah, Belaya has been pretty fun lately, to be honest. But in my experience, Stardog, and you may know this already, RF4 is way more of a grind than Fisher Online. I mean, just to get something that you can reasonably go for carp for in RF4, the amount of time that takes compared to the amount of time the same thing takes in Fisher Online, it's not even near the same. I mean, we're talking about completely different metrics at that point. No, I'm just kidding with you about Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2. Just a joke. Welcome back, Wrangler. It's good to see you. 0.5 kilo and the test goes down to 2.4. Oh my goodness. That test change, that's fascinating. How much does that come into play? Being able to go with is there a 2.5 test that you sometimes want to use, or a 3? Because what am I at now on the legend? A 4? Fighting the big fish in Fisher Online is not even remotely satisfying for me. It's pretty different than RF4. I will grant you that. I got a 1.9 mirror on my first night with feeder kit, and it was like fighting a whale. Yes, indeed. Yeah, they end up doing a couple of gold sales a year at least, right? Rise, greetings to you, welcome. Streaming some races in Discord, so I'm super delayed audio on the phone. No worries, Wrangler. Hey, what's up, Tacoma? You like the Jet series with Ultima? Yeah, that's the, what is that, the 9 kilo one? Or is it 9.5? It's something sweet, isn't it? 140 Baltic. Daggum. Oh, is it 8.5? Okay. So, max drag is similar to the Pillar? Or it's the same as the Pillar? Hey, what's up, Jim? How you doing? You leveled to level 7 in one fish? 4 to 7, huh? I remember one leveling guide I did where I hit like a trophy bleak or something really early and skipped a couple levels, I think. Yeah, I'm doing good, Jim. Thanks. You haven't played this game in forever. What you been playing, Wrangler? Tarkov. Gotcha. Speed up the retrieval just a little bit. See if we can hit something here. MLB The Show as well. Just got my first catfish on the Taiga Sea. Any pointers? You know, I have not targeted catfish enough. I mean, I do have that set up, and I've used it some, but I am probably in no position to give pointers. Ever since they changed catfish a little bit, it seems like the main thing is just keeping them from coming unhooked, you know? I have not heard of that Shoot Cute, but that sounds awesome. Because I'm not good enough to play with other players. Catfish aren't really active at the moment. They have been recently, though, right? I feel like a couple weeks ago, there was quite a few catfish posts. I always thought that Tarkov should have like a more developed PvE system that's completely separate from the regular normal game. But I also get that that's not their bread and butter, and so they don't want to take away development time or attention from the part of the game that attracts most people to their game. So, I mean, I get it, but... How's that, Wrangler? The graylings have been fine, at least in my experience. It's not just the graylings, though. What's been interesting about this spot is, and we've hit a lot of non-markers, but the other day when I was here, I actually got several pretty decent asp on ultralight, which was fun. But yeah, the graylings are decent too. Oh, Jack, bro. Greetings, and yes. Playtesting is not going to be near as fun this week since they took away the cart map and added another spinning map. 100%. Taking a lot of the high-tier armor and ammo off the flea market and traders. Which, there's an asp. That's a decent, what, 2 kilo? 1.7. Oh, and I wouldn't need to set the AI at impossible. It's a 50-50 thing with AI on normal. I feel like they're so good at getting those like random headshots sometimes. Even the AI. What's up, Kyle Kid? It's going good. How are you doing? I'm just starting at Belaya. I'm just literally probably going to do this for a few minutes, and I'm guessing we'll go do a little carp fishing, but we'll see. The topwater lure? Yeah. You talking about the bug one? I need to get... There's a couple more expensive topwater lures I need to experiment with. But you're right. That bug one's fun. Oh, I'm sorry, Jack, bro. I think I saw you say that earlier. I think I just missed it. I mean, I didn't... I don't know if I responded or acknowledged you, but... So you moved and you didn't have internet? Is that what you're saying? There you go, Kyle Kid. I don't know about a good one, but I think we're going to try it. Somebody was saying Peg 1, Peg 1 black currant stuff. We'll give it a try. There's another asp. So this is what's a little unusual for me. I'm just not used to Belaya having like spots where grayling are decent, but you also have some like reasonable asp mixed in. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. Good to have you here as well. Wait, is 8677 Peg 1? Oh, I don't mind showing the setup. I'm using it all. So I'm using the Hornet 1, and I did upgrade to a size 6 hook instead of the 8. Bottom right, bottom left cove. Are you getting any rares down there? Let me pull up my let me pull up my thing. Really? And then somebody else was saying Peg 1 Black Current was working really well also. You doing Black Current and look how worn out this leader's getting. It's getting there. I was using a 5.4 liter some as well. If you didn't see my video from the other day, I was kind of going back and forth between 5.4 8.2. I don't think it was a huge difference though. Corn only. Oh, interesting. No rares though. The outlet north of pond on method pop-up. That's awesome, Big Truck. 4 reds in an hour. Okay. What direction are you casting, Tacoma? Or maybe once I get there, just maybe if there's a landmark or something. I have not fished that spot a ton. I mean, I do have that spot saved. I know I've been there some, but not a lot. PVA on rods 1 and 3. Okay, thanks. Are you doing double or quad corn? I guess that's the other question. Double. I like it. That is cheap fishing. All right, we'll try that. I mean, that's certainly an a spot that just isn't as common for me to fish from, so that'll be interesting. For me, at least. And we can rotate to peg 1 if it slows down or something. 40, 133 with 2D is working too. Interesting. 500, 600 an hour. That's great. I'm going to go back down to 24 retrieval speed. Slow it down just a little bit. Just corn also on the 2D? Okay, cool. $40,133. That's not the pond, is it? Let's see where that is. Oh, that is the pond, isn't it? Let's see. Casting in the direction of the long fishing pier, which is 6494. Gotcha. Okay. 35 clip, Tacoma. It is 15 clip in the pond. Okay. $132, $147. You had the scaly albino. Nice. Yeah, I think I saw that on VK. I mean, maybe not that exactly, but folks mixing blackcurrant and mulberry, which, I mean, that's not surprising, right? But it does seem like that combo's been pretty good. If you want to go for maybe bigger carp, but not quite the same bite rate or something. Kyle Kidd, Tacoma was using blackcurrant corn, double corn, not quad corn. Yellow. There's a perch. Every once in a while you get perched here too. Not a ton, but every once in a while. Is that our first one? Yeah. But you got decent fish mixed in, even in these like non-peak times of the day. It's not bad. Oh, I've not seen that combo, Jack Bro. That's cool. It's a decent grayling here. No worries, Jack Bro. That is within your rights. Oh, really? It's like that? Thank you, Tacoma. Yeah, I'll check it in a minute. I guess if people on stream are going ahead and starting, I'll go ahead and show it so people can kind of see what it looks like. I don't know if I realized that that was you, Tacoma. And we'll take a so Mike, I don't have the link. All I can do is give you you changed your name, used to match your Twitch, gotcha. All I can give you is the link to the person who I bought it from. It used to be available on the RF4 forum. I'm not sure that it is anymore. So this is the Discord. It's a Russian player. He accepts PayPal. I think it's like $4 or $5 for the app. It gets updated. I haven't updated mine in probably a year. I don't know if it's still actively getting updated, but he speaks English well enough to respond if you want to join his Discord and ask him about it. You've never updated yours? Yeah. And by the way, if you're looking for an invite to our Discord, I think this one should be active still. So that's our personal one that we use to talk about RF4 and Fisher Online and stuff like that. If you're not a part of the Discord, I'm gonna go. Let me put that PVA up again in case anybody's interested in it. I'm gonna just take a quick bio break, but I'll be right back. Is it an app with all the maps? Yes. Although I will show you, I don't have the new Ladoga. Again, I just haven't updated in forever. So is it there? I just don't know. Maybe if I updated it would be there. I don't have the new Ladoga, and is that all I'm missing? Mosquito is new Mosquito, so it's about the time I last updated it. It's a nice little app though. To be honest, there's websites that do the same functionality, but it's just kind of nice to be able to pull up an app if you want to. Yeah. Corey's outdated. Good point. Does it have Yama? Yeah, no Yama. So I haven't updated since Yama. I'm not sure if there is one. What's up, Zach? Is that our group in Fisher Online, Jack Bro? If so, it's going well. Although I will tell you, over half. In fact, I just posted something about this in Discord. Over half the group is not active currently. Um, so that's a thing. If people start wanting to join the group, and some of those people are still not active, I probably would remove the most inactive or whatever, and kind of go from there. But I only get in probably a couple times a week, but I have fun when I do. All right, I'll be right back. What's up, physician? All right, sounds good, Wrangler. Yeah, I don't think I've removed you, Jack Bro, but I can double check later. Is the PVA tested? Yes, Tacoma tested it. Has done well with it. I haven't used it yet. I'm going to be using it shortly after we do a little bit more ultralight fishing here at Belaya. Our next stop is Amber. Yeah, you as well, Swagger. Nice to see you as well. Yeah, I agree, Jack Bro. It's a bummer. I just have to keep reminding myself this is just like play testing time. Eventually it'll come out. There'll be tons of maps. It may be the same problem I had with Ultimate Fishing Simulator 1, which is, first of all, it's a little bit farther on the arcade side of things, but also, especially in the condition that Ultimate Sim 1 came out, I felt like I basically could play through all of the content in the game in one weekend. You level so quickly, um, and there, might not be that many maps. The maps aren't huge. It's not typically too difficult to figure out how to catch the fish. So, I don't know. I hope that's not the case on this one, but I could see it being the case. I think their skill system is better this time around, but I still don't love it. It's just a more arcade approach. That's awesome, Swagger. The new river with topwater lure casting east works? Good. Well, you don't have to buy Ultimate Fishing Sim 2 yet, right? Isn't it free to do the playtest or not? I mean, it's like still pretty early at playtest stage. I'm having fun playtesting it though. I don't think I've purchased that game. I know I used to be in the beta or whatever they were calling it before when it was absolutely terrible. Thankfully, they made a lot of changes from that. And now it's definitely better. Still free 2 weeks in? Yeah. Hey, thanks for the bit, Swagger. Actual coordinates of the spot. It was 8677. Yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go and get set up at Amber because we want to kind of be there, established, let the PVA soak in a little bit, so that 6, 7 in the morning, when it hopefully is pretty hot, we're already set up to go. No, they've been definitely listening to feedback. I mean, I feel like every time I read an update page, it was many of the things that, you know, had been bugging me. So they've done a good job of listening to folks and making some changes. All right. I have a sudden... Oh. I've tried everything to get one trophy at 2,800 fish. Nah. You will catch more trophies as you get higher level. Some of it is impacted by your overall percentage in that type of fishing, and it is a lot of RNG as well. Not unusual to be level 16 and not have trophies yet. It's just, you can catch them at a low level, but there's no guarantee. It's just random sometimes. All right, so this chub order was definitely doable if you hang out here. That's always a nice chub order to have. 127 silver though. I mean, this continues to produce pretty well if you're a lower level player. I like when Belaya is active like this. It's not bad.